YouTube. Good morning. It's your boy Buddha back in the building for another Summoner's War Chronicles live stream. Got an episode of the Daily Grinds. A little out of breath. Your boy Buddha was sprinting up the stairs. You guys saw I pushed the time back 15 minutes. Had to go get my dose of liquid energy. So what's going on, gang? Thank you all to those who were here on time around 9:15 Eastern. Looking at the comments from Noblesse, from Lion, and then we got Fabuki here as well. John, aka Arkenhild, Ahmad, and Kaki. Hello, my friends. Hello. Looking at this message right here. Boy Buddha wants to get the Tower of Ascension done. With the Trial of Ascension on hard mode. So maybe we make that our goal towards the end of this stream. But we got a bunch of new stuff with this update, y'all. No new raid. That's coming later in the month. But you guys saw in the thumbnail, we have the new monsters introduced into the Gotcha, the beetles. We have this Lucky Hammer event, which gives us a free Fire Mermaid. I noticed if we look at our monster story, we can get Fire Beetle for free. So there's quite a checklist to be done today, y'all. Fabuki exactly was right along with what I was thinking. Go ahead and get our little reward from whoever just finished their Trial of Ascension. And see what we got. Achievement. Very nice. We'll definitely take that. So many things in this game that I really need to do. And actually, I'm wondering if it'll be worth it to work, like, if I can complete my dailies on another summoner. I remember Kyger basically told me the tip of using your other summoners while you're level capped on one so that you don't waste experience while you do other things. So we're going to teleport to home here. I have not been doing Exploration Squad. I have not been doing my Exploration Squad for probably a week now. So let me get that actually in check, and then we'll continue with what we do. Please explain rune numbers and alphabet. Rune number and alphabet. You threw me off with the alphabet. You threw me off big time with the alphabet. Alchemy. I guess we can craft these. Is this new? Is this the... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Legendary runes? Did they... What are these things? Darkened Gravestone? Craft runes can be obtained from the hero area. What is this? I have no idea. But this is all new, so I think this was all added in the patch notes. Well, that's kind of fascinating, but I was going here. Well, actually, let me get all these check marks out of the way. Whew. Still catching my breath. Check my runes. Oh. I see. So you want me to explain something that's completely new to the game? Let's remove that. Rune number and alphabet. Okay. Wow. I mean, I would assume this is... Nope, I'm not going to make an assumption because this is definitely telling us something here. Thanks. Potentially, these are how many investment levels went into it as you ascended the rune, right? So this is like an S1, S2 because one of the enchantments went here. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it might actually. A1. Oh, goodness gracious. B1. So they're giving... It's some way to determine the ranking of these substats. Wow. Okay. It's some way to determine the ranking of these substats. I'm guessing S3, right? S3 seems to be like God tier. I think S3 is a really, really good substat. And then it goes down in rankings. But I'm sure there's going to be explanations. While I have most of you here, or some of you, maybe not most, we have a special announcement to make. At 3 p.m. today, I'm going to be doing a podcast with Kiger and Topher Smurf about Summoner's War Chronicles, about the update today, the new monsters, state of the game. But it should be a good time. I imagine Kiger's going to host it on his channel. So let me link his channel in the description. I think would be a good way to direct you all. If I can get my bearings, because I'm clicking the wrong stuff. Kiger. Boom. Copy. SWC podcast today at 3 p.m. EST. Alright, that'll do. I think just having it as a pinned comment will do. Very good. So yeah, that'll be a good time. And yeah, it'll be there in the VOD for those of you who can't make it live. And let's send it here just to see if we can get some early morning luck. Can the Starbucks gods? They cannot. We got a fire harg. Who's not even on my blessing, but we got him anyway. So from all of what I've gathered in the community, water beetle, really, really nice monster for Orbeus, but we're going to look into his kit today, I think. We're going to do the same kind of thing we did with Fire Raven when they released him as a monster unit, or a monster story unit. I'm getting sidetracked. We want to level up alchemy here, and we need fluorites and mithril. Okay, so no, we don't. I've got plenty of mithril. They added new exploration for the rune stuff. You should do that before the guard journal stuff. Oh Lord. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. Well, just give me one moment. We actually might be good on these. We might finally be good on the... Oh no, where's all my silver? Oh my goodness. So we're gonna need some silver. Actually, I think I might have one of these. I might sacrifice one of these. You're the wrong person. I'm gonna sacrifice it, even though it's a good one. Oh! But it's for the long term, right? It's for the long term. Not even going to think about it. We just deliver it, and that is that. Profession, red hand gem. We need 10 of these suckers. And I have enough to make 3. Ruby recipes. No, I don't. Got a little more than that. Oh, they changed the special expedition already? Alright, hold on. Let me read what's going on. Try the Fisher monster. LOL, it's going to be fun. Oh, Lord. John says, that's basically the gist. No need to overthink it. In Sky Arena, we actually rate runes that way. For example, we got a legendary rune, but the rolls are all floor value. Fubuki says, yeah, SABC is how high the roll is in min-max, and number is how much it advanced via upgrade. John says, which means I can have some of the same stats of a hero rune that have perfect rolls. Anything that has same value as rare rune, we sell. I knew they were going to change the special expedition noblesse says it's easier. That's so good. I'm glad they did that this update. I was unaware they were going to do that this update. All right. Do we have extra red in the storage? We do. Look at this. Things are just happening. They're just happening, and it's a good time for everyone. Done. Supreme. A Supreme red. I don't think I had a Supreme red. I think I had a Supreme blue. Alright, y'all, give me one moment. Lady Buddha is looking at me funny. Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out, everybody. Alright, where were we on these? Let's just pick them up. Actually, yeah, let's look in storage, see what we got. No, we have a red one. We have one blue, so I think that's what we'll focus on right now. See how many we can make. Light Beetle is best one, but yeah, it's an LD unit. Yeah, it's almost like I can't ever think about LD units because I know myself I am never going to have high chances of pulling one. So, unlike last Claudia, where your boy's luck is just flourishing at the moment. I don't know if any of you guys saw my community posts, but ridiculous stuff going on over there. No storm today, thank the Lord. We have aquamarines that we can craft here. So no risk of that nonsense that we dealt with yesterday. Thank goodness. Alright, let's see how many we can make. Off of those, we can make 6 of them. So we definitely need more. We need enough to make 3 more. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go get some aquamarines as our first exploration material. Whoopsie daisy. Explore. Here we go. So we need some greenies. I need to buy some tools. So we're going to need to buy 5 plus 9 is 14. Okay, and then how many do we have here? Let's get 7. Whoa, excuse me, everyone. This skin. How's the storm? Yeah, congrats on my graffle. Yeah, check this morning as well, Arkin. I did a little post this morning as well, so it didn't just end with graffle. I got the newbie luck back, I'm mad. It's so funny how that works, isn't it? So funny how that works. Alrighty. Explore. I'm going to give runes to the monsters. This is the only thing I really despise about setting exploration, is this process right here. It's not fun to me. Is it fun to anyone? I don't think anyone likes this stuff. And then just like, it just does not feel good. Cut the monsters you need for burning energy repeat quest down to 1/3. You only need to kill 30 monsters instead of 99. I thought that was a... Well, it was 60. It wasn't even 90. So I thought that that was like maybe a promo, but now you're saying it's a low, like that's legit standard now, which that's crazy. That's really insane that they have done that multiple times now. At least you guys have preset runes here. We don't have that in Sky Arena. John's living in the dark ages still. Oh, they chose updates people wanted for Sky Arena and just are implementing it in Chronicles. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3. We will need 4. Kind of works out perfectly, doesn't it? Aquamarine, everything's max. Start exploration. There we go. Okay, so that's that. What else do we need? What's the next piece? Alchemy, JK, promotion request. We're going to need some energy runes. We can craft those now, apparently. We're going to need some low tier. We need paradots. Okay. Or zircons, my bad. We can make some right here. Burning up all of our money right now, which is okay. God, I should do the field event, but I just really don't want to. I need 15 of them. I can make 15 of them, so we're going to make 15 of them. That works. Oh, the new skin in the shop. I didn't even look. I didn't even look, if I'm being honest with you. Boom. We're close here, y'all. We're getting close here. But we are going to need some for blue. How many do we need? 6 of them. And we have... I think we have 1? We have 1, so we need to make 5. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on, I can hold it. I can hold it. I can hold it! I held it. The thing is, if I start sneezing, most of you might be wondering, like, what are you doing, buddy? Why aren't you just sneezing? Okay, we need more zircons. Okay, so let's get some zircons. If I sneeze once, it then becomes like a chain reaction, and I won't stop sneezing. Okay, so that's the reasoning there. Zircon. Is it Florence again? That's a problem, because I don't have more green ones to work on. This was my dilemma last time. I don't know if I have. Maybe we can make this work, because we do have Bernard there. You know, you can permanently equip them with low tier runes, since equipped runes to monsters don't take inventory space. Cobalt ore is pain in the S. Low tier runes, that sounds like it would take me 30 minutes to manage setting that up, which might be good in the long term, but I'm really just not keen on that idea without you like walking me through the whole thing. So that's that. Let's give you this. Let's look at you. Let's look at you. You. Or maybe they do. I gotta double check. Yeah. You're the first person to bring up some strategy like this that you're mentioning, so excuse my skepticism. Alright, let's say a prayer. Florence, Zircon. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! The prayer worked! We like it when they work. And then I'll just do my Eternal Leafs. We'll get back on this right here. Get back on it. Monsters, Reds, Chloe, hello. Raccoony, what's going on? Why don't I ever mute the mic and sneeze? Well, I just told you, because it's not just about the audio. It's about I would sneeze once, and then I would need to sneeze again. And then 2 seconds later, I would need to sneeze again. And then 5 seconds later, I would need to sneeze twice again. It's not fun. It's not fun. Believe me. Trust me. Because once my nose gets irritated once, it's just a chain reaction. And it's horrid. I have suffered from some of the worst seasonal allergies. Out of anyone I know. And I promise my parents can back that claim. Lady Buddha can back that claim. So my sinuses have been ruptured, right? They've been absolutely destroyed throughout my life. Oh, we need one more. I don't understand why it says we have one. It says we have 9. So what's the disconnect here? Hey, look at who it is. Speak of the devil. We got Kyger free to play in the Buddha gang, baby. Yeah. Kyger's a good dude. Can clear TOH, Shannon Acelia, and Annabelle with Dark Cleave? Well, I can do that. I would be happy to do that. And I want to do that. Because when is it going to reset? I imagine it in the near future. Okay. We have our explorations going out, which is good. Very good. Now we need to get runes on the proper people. So now let this be like the official start. Let this be the official start. Redo the intro. Run it back. Take 2. Let's put... I want to put the speed runes on you. I want to put the crit damage runes on you. And that should set us up to do our dailies for the day. Lovely. Alrighty. No! No! Ah! Well, at least there's another Devilmon. Anyway. Shut up, Cleef. You're getting nerfed to the ground in Korea currently, so I don't even like you anymore. Alright. Kina is like becoming the main summoner that's dope. But Orbia for PvE boss nuking seems to be a very fun option, so we're gonna run her. That's tough. That's tough, y'all. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Boy, Buddha loses a lot. It's really upsetting. Alright, we're gonna run our little triple set here. Switch to... who's the good one? She's got the defense break on her wind. So we'll run our Kairos like that, I think. Ugh, tragic stuff. Let's see who we get today. Dark Lizard Man. We got absolutely owned by him last time, so... Interesting. I still have some, friendship rooms to run. to get some Breath of Lifes. Kyger, I just saw your free-to-play alt. We were chilling next to each other. Excited for our live stream tonight. I did link your channel because I imagine you're hosting it there. I know we didn't talk too great into detail about that. Band's Greed, you're about to make me download this because of my daily content. Listen, if I get more people to play it, more people might view this. So that's music to my ears, my friend. I thought I heard something. It's a fun game to grind daily. What can I say? If you don't focus on too many, well, no one's running. No one's running this because everyone already did their friendship. Oy, we're in a tough little pickle. Here we go. We got Fubuki. Is that our homie? Is that the homie Fubuki with a freaking light oracle? A light... Bruh. Homie. What is this? Everybody's busy with the new content. What new content? The Monster Journal and the other stuff that y'all were talking about? Bruh, you need to be stopped. Alright, here we go. Ready up. Hero. Oh! Shoot! I totally forgot about that. There's a whole freaking hero area. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. There is so much to do. Oh, my God. Well, screw the daily stuff. We need to jump into the new content. Screw the daily stuff. Darn. Dang, I'm going to lose all... If I do that with Cleef, I'm going to lose all that experience. Much more fun to watch on stream than LC. Ahmad? Yeah. Dark Cleef. Now not sure. Dark Cleef to clear TOH hard because of the nerf. Yeah. The loss. Oh, well, yeah. Now we can see the nerf is in the game. All the changes are active. There's so much that happened today. It's going to be a really interesting podcast. Your boy Buddha's just going to kind of sit there and look, you know, with my little smile and my little ooh-woo, right, while the big boys, Kyger and Topher, are going to break down all the good stuff, okay? So I'll just throw in my little one-two comment here and there. Yeah, it's definitely a better... It's much more appealing to the eyeball, right? With all the freaking monsters and the animations and the 3D rendering. It's just a better game, right? If I had to make an objective statement, it's just a better game, Ahmad. I mean, you know, LC plays off of all our nostalgia with the pixel RPG stuff and all that, but when you look at content, when you look at game management, when you look at things to do, and when you compare objectively what good graphics are nowadays compared to what they were, there's really no debate at all. I gotcha. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll go back. After we're done with this, we'll go back to Cleef. And we'll work on the new area since that's such fresh content, right? That's the new stuff. Maybe we can get some cool rewards that transcend us. That'd be good. That'd be good. And yay! Thank you guys. I have not cleared a secret dungeon in a while because I could never get anyone to run one with me. So let's switch on back. What's going on with our guild? Give us the goodies. Let's go back to Cleef. Got one lizard piece? Oh, probably because I have no idea why you would get one lizard piece. Alright, we're going to be running through with Fire Cleef just for the deeps. Just for the deeps. Okie dokie. Wait. The next story is being prepared in the meantime? Wait. Area dungeon? Wait. I don't understand. I need to do these really bad. That's a lot of crystals. Get quest for hero area from hero exploration quest. Area exploration? World of Fissure. This makes sense. Let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. Increase the secret dungeon reward. Before 30 breath of life per wave, now 40 breath of life per wave. Obtain one monster piece for the secret dungeon upon clearing the last wave. Fascinating. Thank you, what? Where are all these patch notes? I couldn't find any. I have done a terrible job at understanding where to read these patch notes. I'm like clicking through all of the news notifications, but it doesn't bring me to the right place, apparently. Yes. Urgent matter. Mysterious portals. Very good. Steven. Homie. What's going on? Baphomet. Gustavo. There is more than that, but the 200 character limit? I don't know what that means. Oh, I've never been on this side of the castle before. What's going on? Gustavo. Records found. World, time, space, harmony. Incidents. World of Fissure. Second rift. Let's do it. Modern games have more menus and options than Photoshop. You get used to it eventually, Ahmad. You get used to it. They changed secret dungeons more than that, but I can't post it all because of the gotcha. Now the context is there and I understand. What? Leave the world of Fissure, Baphomet. Fissure. Lose. Next story. I will say, much more satisfying to run Bernard in his awakened form than our budget, free-to-play scrub base Wind Griffin. Retry period for Secret Dungeon will be changed from 32 to 24 hours. Wow, thank goodness, it makes sense. Update changes come like a truck smashing your brain. Yeah, me too. Me too. I took for granted the ease of Last Cloudia updates, right? We complain that there's not more content, but when there is more content, your reading skills better be like good to go. And your boy Buddha doesn't like reading too much, so. What's up, Cole? How you doing today? The Down Bad Crew. I like that guild name a lot. I do like that guild name a lot. All right, Joanna. 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 Where you taking me, Joanna? Ale Hill, ready. Let's go inside. So is this isn't the main story. This is a new area exploration, like you all told me. But now it's, you gotta understand. When I read, I don't visualize. When I read, and I do, I connect dots. Okay? Cody, I know, man. It's a good one. Lady Buddha loves it too. Lady Buddha loves it too. Lupinus is the next season pass monster? Oh, you got me very excited until I read season pass. And then I realized I am, once again, a free-to-play brokey. Time to get some secret energy, 30 minutes until you can open a new one. Oh, we're going everywhere. We're going everywhere talking to these people about the portals. Alright. So we're getting these special new stones, which is nice. Max level on the game right now is 70. You can buy up to 200 secret energy from the Ascension shop, by the way, per week. Did they change that? Can't wait till I fight the monsters in the new area. Hope I don't die. Yeah, Noblesse. Sounds like I'm gonna die. So, I know you're being cheeky, but just get ready for a lot of death, because it usually takes me getting pummeled into the ground many times before I figure out things, unless people just hand me the information to cheese stuff. Which is basically happening in Last Claudia. So behind the scenes, guys, I am playing Last Claudia more than I was when I did the initial announcement that I was changing focus. I am playing Last Claudia a little more. So for those of you who want me to cover that game in the future, there is more hope than there was yesterday. But I've been trying to beat Maze of Tartarus over there, and those fights are just something else. I wouldn't say all that, Semi, but thank you. 4-star X... Wow. 4-star Epicon Priest? I have no idea. My light dark monster knowledge is basically down the toilet. It's non-existent. No worries. You'll sum up the new story for you when it comes around, I know, the 12th. It's always a nice update. Well, I'm not going to say always, because last story update was dog water. But it's always hopeful when a story update comes around, because that's about as extensive as content comes when it's with Last Claudia. Too short, full of lore. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It did have a lot. It did introduce a lot of things, right? We did get to see a lot of new things. It just was. I didn't feel like. I don't know. To me, it didn't feel like there was any substance other than here's new people, here's a new spot. That's all you get. Church of Lore will be back next week. So these are not this is not an actual new place. This is new, like a new type of fight, which yields you these new crafting materials, from what I'm understanding. Is that it? We're done? Okay. Well, that was quick. That was fast, and now it's over. Well, so what? So you just go into them? Hero ran I. Oh, here we go. Took me against my will. Oh. Whoa. Hello.
Teleportation device has been activated. Insufficient range.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I see. I see here. Level 67s. Alright, well, what we're gonna do is, Bernard, it was nice knowing you. We're gonna switch back to Bastet. And then see what's going on here. Huh, so it's like an alternate dimension. Isn't less entries bad? The quest doesn't auto for some reason. It's okay. Doesn't have to auto. Is this what we're supposed to fight? Canyon? No. Need to find... Well, yeah. Wait, what? What does it want me to do here? Finna go watch my reroll vid for Chronicles. Yeah, those monsters are still very relevant, so I do encourage that. What is this? Icon. Alrighty. Alright, let's not get overwhelmed here. Okay, we get rune pieces from farming this. I want to fight one of the big boys. Just don't know where that is. Mighty Golden Horn. Just where do we find the big boys? Is there a big boy over here? Nope. Kill any 30 mons in the purple marked zones? Where's that? That's not what mine says. The quest doesn't auto. I saw you said that already. What's this? Playtime. Marked on the map. Hold on, I gotta kill these. Tower dropped light dark scroll and got Rizak the dark bird. Oh yeah, he sucks apparently. I have him as well. Okay, so we've got a general merchant here. I'm trying to find these big boys. He's just a poison. He just inflicts poison. That's all. That's what I was told. Or no, I mean that's what I saw. Okay. Here's a big boy. That's a big boy. Let's kill these things. We're going to go for the ads around him. Just got to make sure not to aggro anything else. Okay, and now we go after the big boy. Very good. Oh, no, that wasn't one of the guys. Are you kidding me? I was so proud of ourselves. Monster form didn't work right after update. At some point it was broke. Oh, well, that stinks. Man. The heck. I thought that was for sure one of the guys that we needed to get. That wasn't the Crimson Shadow Walker? That's tough. think he's fine. Also passive, 45% accuracy and res. That's nice. So where the heck is what we need to fight? What is this icon? Oh! Hello. Area effect increases damage dealt by 200% and decreases damage taken for dark attribute. Okay, well, let's switch to that then. So Cleef's going to be dealing literally triple the damage. Or double. No, triple, because it's 200% extra. We do have Homegirl who we can bring, who would be dealing a lot more damage. So, I mean, I know Theo's nice and all, but like 200% extra damage sounds real juicy, you know? Sounds very juicy. So it just gives you information. Okay. Quest. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So let's go do this. So there's... Okay. All right. We're learning. So let's go ahead and just do some autoing. Big numbers. Much bigger numbers. So yeah. Much bigger numbers. Dark is... Okay. You want to follow the bonuses. Okay. Because that number is looking nice. Did someone mention that in the chat? Because I missed it. So let's see what else. We've got the quests. I see. Conqueror, Radiance. Yeah. Here's the big boys. So we're just starting at the baseline. I mean, 80,000 gold, 6,000 of those pieces. We'll take it. And I think we'll go from Ruku down to Rudolin. I think is what we'll do. I mean, this team is working out real nice. With that bonus damage. Irresistible taunt could be useful at some point. Mudblood said yes. So someone did tell me about all the good info. And I just completely ignored it. So let me just say thank you to unknown person. I know you're always looking out for your boy Buddha, but my brain sometimes gets in the way of receiving that help. So, you know, apologies for that in advance. And I guess this is what we're going to be doing all stream. What we can also do is looking at Beetle as this, because this team, my team right now seems to be very, very safe. So we can go ahead and check out our monster book. And start with Fire Beetle, since that's who we're getting for free. Right. Fire Beetle. I do like the monster designs in this game a lot. They're really, really dope. I mean, come on. Like, yes. Skill info, max level. Attacks enemy up to target 2 times. Skill 1. Charges forward to attack enemies within the area, airbornes them with a certain chance, and provokes them. This is a 3 mana cost, 82% provoke for 11 seconds, which is pretty good. The elite monsters can be hard to find, but you just need to hop on a channel to channel till you find them. Yeah. No surprise there. Iron Shield applies attack down and crit damage down to enemies within the area with the power of the shield. Level 2 attack down, crit down, which is nice. Beetle Knight becomes immune to provoke. If a team member gets a beneficial effect removed or stolen, uses Hellfire Charge on the target that removed or stole the effect. So I'm looking at Sekhmet. Use Hellfire Charge. Charges towards the enemy target and deals damage based on defense. Removes all beneficial effects on the target and silences with a certain chance. The damage increases based on the number of beneficial effects the target has. I mean, that's pretty dope. That's like counter Sekhmet hardcore. And the ultimate creates a shield area to apply attack down and crit damage down to enemies. In the area every second, this effect is only applied within the shield area. Sir Hercules, huh? Pretty dope name. You watch Storyteller's video about it. They have to buff his charge because it doesn't actually... What? Kind of nonsense. Kind of nonsense is that? I did not play Sky Arena at all, Mudblood. Didn't play Sky Arena at all. Let's look at water, because this is the oh, well, hold on. Sounds like we're making some progress here. Oh, we're just moving areas. Okay, so it's gonna go through each one of them. All right, yeah, we've got a lot of grinding to do, y'all. A lot of grinding to do. Let's get back to what we were looking at. Water is the nice one. Such a shame, man. Such a shame. Boop. Okay. Looking at the S1. Charges forward to attack enemies when the yada 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 and applies defense down to the target. S2 applies movement speed down to enemies and applies crit res up and continuous recovery to allies. Okay. Beetle Knight becomes immune to provoke. When the summoner takes death inflicting damage, ignores the damage, then applies Endure to the summoner and recovers the summoner's HP. The recovery amount is based on target's max HP. That's ridiculous. Cooldown is 2 minutes though, so you get a 14-second Endure every 2 minutes. It's nice. It's basically, they basically let you have Cleef's upon death passive with this guy. Creates a shield area to apply movement speed down to enemies within a certain area, applies crit res up to allies within the area, and recovers their HP. The effect is only applied within the shield area. The recovery amount is based on the target's max HP. I see. So this is why people are talking about this guy. Just, here's Endure to your summoner. Pretty nutty, I must say. Go into wind. Halves the frickin' regular attack. S1 charges forward to attack enemies within the area, airbornes them with a certain chance, and silences the target if the target has electric shock. Okay. Applies defense up to allies within the area with the power of the shield and provokes enemies within a certain area with a certain chance. Okay. Beetle Knight becomes immune to it. When attacked by an enemy, replaces defense up that enemies within the area have with defense down and discharges lightning that applies electric shock. So his passive allows him to produce electric shock, which you can then silence enemies with the S1. And then boom, defense up to allies within the area, recovers its HP. In addition, provokes enemies within the area every second within a certain chance. This effect is only applied to enemies within the shield area. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Light Beetle, you said, is the best. Green is too much work. Yeah, a lot of conditionals. Let's see. S1. Charges forward. Removes the beneficial effect. Applies block beneficial effect if the target doesn't have beneficial effects. S2. Increases the level of all beneficial effects on nearby allies with the power of the shield and provokes enemies within the certain chance. Provokes enemies within the area with a certain chance. Applies continuous recovery to allies without continuous recovery. Removes the beneficial effect on the target with a certain chance when attacked by an enemy. What? Continuous recovery to allies. Increase the level of all the beneficial effects to the allies within the area every second and removes the beneficial effect on enemies within the area. Yeah. Look at the S2 again. Oh, I don't have it at level 5. Look at the S2 again. Increases the level of all beneficial effects to nearby allies with the power of the shield and provokes enemies within the area with a certain chance. Applies continuous recovery to all allies without continuous recovery. Increases beneficial effect by level by 2. Ridiculous. Gross. That's gross. Gross, 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 gross. Gross. Alright, let's look at dark. Okay. S1. Explodes poison if the target has poison. Okay. Applies poison to enemies in the area. And applies fear with a certain chance if the target has DOT. I don't know what fear does. Is that where they run away? Is that like what Naraka does in the beginning of the fight? Increases the summoner's ultimate gauge every time Beetle Knight successfully lands a CC effect on the enemy and applies poison to target when attacked by an enemy. Can probably do some funny little cheesing, ultimate spamming with a little poison or CC team. This guy would be wonderful in the new Seal dungeon. Creates a shield area to explode poison on enemies within the area and applies poison to them every second. This effect is only applied within the shield area. Literally Seal unit. And no coincidence that he's a giant armored tank with the same color scheme as Seal. That's just a funny coincidence, isn't it? Alright, beetles are cool. Beetles are cool. I see what y'all are talking about with the light beetle. That's actually cracked. They had to add the apply recovery to only if no recovery part because it would give forced. Just ridiculousness. Wow. Our channel, I mean, I'm going to go to channel 5 because there's 0 people in it. Wow. Interesting stuff we got here. So we get to see. I've got no. Can you get S tier subs on equips? Because best I'm looking at are A's. Looks like you can. If I had to guess, you can. Or they just walled S tier substats behind like re-rolling and awakening. Check out the skin for Bastet in the shop though. Only A on yours. Some of them will upgrade to S after you upgrade it. Okay, so it's locked behind being able to blacksmith. Okay. There is so much to learn. Oh my good Lord in heaven. You said check out the shop skin. Which one do I gotta look at? Is it in the transmog? Desert Queen transmog. Let's see what we got. This game, Come To Us knows what they're doing. Let me just say. Come To Us knows exactly what they're doing. God, I'm so thankful for Lady Buddha. So thankful for her. Lady Buddha is my ultimate trap card to thirst traps. And so I'm a lucky man, I must say. My resistance to thirst traps is at if I had to give myself a percentage resistance, right? Like if we look at my monsters, let's just look at Bastet. What's their resistance level? 77.8%, right? That's a good resistance stat. Your boy Boot is at 110%. Okay. I'm like the precision stat. If you swap the precision stat with the resistance, and that's my thirst trap percentage, that's what I'm looking at. So your boy Boot is in a very fortunate position. Because, man, if my thirst trap resistance was at like a 5%, I would be racking up more credit card debt. I would. Let's look at what we got to do now. Because we did our 30s. We did our 30 out of 30. Look at this stuff. Where do I get that? What is this? crafting outfits. There's new outfits to craft. Oh, Lord in heaven. Quest. Oh, look, it's leading me to where I need to go. So you can auto it. You just have to... You can't click that. You gotta go into the menu. Find a channel that's basically dead. And then go into the menu. Hopefully we don't aggro a ton of mobs. Elite mobs drop legendary runes. Oh, see, like, that's worrying me. If we aggro a ton of groups, like we're really close to this, I think we die. Yeah, see, like, 6 mobs is worrisome. I'm gonna have to rely on Bastet and Annabelle. I'm dying. I'm getting destroyed. I am going to die because Annabelle is like... Let's get, oh, that's a problem. Let's get that on. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna die. Death. Death is awaiting me. This is what Homeboy was talking about. We're getting lucky. I had to take over for a second because that was very worrisome. Look at how slow. Can we get some defense breaking? No, we're getting just defense upping. Okay, we're... Sheesh, man. He's stealing buffs, so if you got recovery, you can't kill it. And it's like, ooh! Steals buffs. I don't have a lot of buffs. Steals buffs. Okay, well if he steals buffs... Kind of want to do this. And then I want to do this. And then do it again. It's better to be in a group. Gotcha. So this is not built for soloing. I was gonna say, there's either like a specific strat to take down these bosses, but it sounds like no, it's more like these are just mini map raid bosses. This is like if I tried to go fight Naraka solo. Gotcha. Welp. That sucks. That sucks big time. I don't really have a way to do this then. Unless some of the Buddha gang guild is ready and up to snuff. But I don't think we are. I don't think we are. Lynn is good. Even without that enormous buff. I mean, my Lynn sucks. You know. My Lynn is not great. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Lynn's pretty great. Who told you that one? I mean, was that more of like theoretically you thought? Or you've actually seen Lynn's bully these bosses? Because I'm just going to run away. This is a losing battle I'm fighting. Very clear to me. Very clear to me that's what's going on. Well, then our alternative option is that we're not ready for these big boys, which sucks. So we're just going to go do the 30 out of 30s in the other areas, I think. Big Z. I'm in channel 5. Yep. Are you going to come help? I'm down. Well, since I'm still going to stick with dark. I don't think dark weapon was the deciding factor in that fight. I mean, and also, guys, like, what do you mean? Regardless of the fact that the Endure got nerfed, I'm taking 35% less damage and dealing an extra 200. And I know Cleef is not a damage dealer, but those are big old modifiers that I don't think you can ignore. If he does steal the reflect damage 3 or taken down, then it gets screwed. I don't know. It's definitely a puzzle. It's a good one. This is good content. This is cool, right? Like, that's awesome. So you're saying the reflect damage is what was killing me there? Well, is Noblesse coming to help me? Are you coming to help me? What account are you in right now?
You've created a party. You've entered the party.
Your sec will do good things. Follow me. Is anyone down? Anyone down? Let's look at our guildies, yeah? Got Victor, who's level 3 Cleef. Fubuki, I don't know if you're like at the point where we can do it. Kyger's online. Rocky T, like beat you bad. Yeah. Stealing buffs does sound nice. So, Firecleave has destroy HP, which might be helpful here, maybe. Still a lot of stuff to do. So, it would just be me and Noblesse. Where are you, by the way, Noblesse? Was that an offer to come help me, or are you busy doing your own things? So many shards for Lynn after doing area exploration. Yeah, she's pretty easy to level up as a free-to-play, for sure. For sure. He on the map. Oh, I see him! Are you fighting? So, we gonna go fight this thing or not? Is it, where did it go? Did you solo it? Oh, there it is. What are you doing? You're getting bullied right now, bro. I don't know, Noblesse. You're living in like a world of chaos right now. I don't understand what's going on. I'm going after this thing. Or not, because my AI's funky. Holy moly. Well, feel free to jump in and help your boy out, you know. Because, I think that's what we were supposed to do together. Okay, but no. Oh my gosh, bro. The aggroing, though, is like actually just... Noblesse. I'm running away because clearly we're on separate pages with what we want to do right now. I'll go after the mobs. And now we go after Big Boy. Oh, Homegirl's dead. So that's fun. I mean, like, this is a drag. You need a big ol' squad for this, bro. I'm gonna die. Right, like... Okay, we got a Bastet shield, which is good. Dead. I'm not built for this, so we're going to just save this for another day. I'm not troubleshooting that. I'm not gonna make it a drag to do for a two-party thing when I could just one day roll up in here with a group of like 5 and then we just burst that thing down. You know, I'm gonna go the path of least resistance right now. So what we are gonna do is, since we've done pretty much all we can do here, we're just gonna go through each area and do the 30 out of 30. That's what we're gonna do. You must move to the area. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I can portal in. Beautiful. That's cool. Shortcuts in menus and waypoints are definitely the way of the future. So we need, I'd imagine, wind here. Who's our best wind DPS? It's unfortunately the witch. Very unfortunately, the witch. No, it's not. It's Cat Girl. But when witch has the... She's got the AoE. That's the thing. However, Cat Girl is just... She does what she needs to do, you know? So we're gonna roll that way. We're gonna rock with her, and we're gonna set that like that. Wouldn't going to the popular channels be the move then? It would. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this because I can do it very easily and effortlessly. Yeah, you just get Naomi doing what she does. You know, ready, 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 ready. Maybe not. Okay, there it is. Because it's the same kind of stuff here. So that's the move right now. We have our two supports, Bastet with the shields and the attack downs. We got an Annabelle with the heals and the defense breaks. And then we've got our element DPS to handle everything, along with Cleef. Funny when everyone's trying to figure everything out, you know? And then let's check out these, like what's... So alchemy, we're now able to craft runes with these new mats that we're getting, right? So that's pretty cool, but I can make one with 25, and that's 25 of 2 colors. So you gotta pick. You gotta pick carefully what you want to gamble on, because it could be just a butthole rune that sucks. And then to actually get these, you have to get them via oh right, you guys said the boss and elite creatures. And how many do they drop is my question. And yeah, this is farmland. This is farm till you drop kind of stuff. Well, it'll be interesting when someone breaks down the math, when we know like the average drop rate for certain mats and all that good stuff. It'll be interesting. Whoa, Naomi, you're not following the rules. You're not following the rules there, mama. I just saw her using S2. Don't do it again. Alright, that's good. Maybe you just have to do a little reset real quick. Alright, while this does what it does... Alright, so that was 18 pieces. And we need 5,000 to make those legendary runes. I don't see anything being useful. Like, there's no reason to make lower tier runes unless you want to spend it for upgrading the profession, maybe? Like, for me, rather than go run Path of Growth runes, I could just craft my 4-star energies and get that out of the way. What do we need? 6 of them? You know, right here. Oh, that's affordable. No, it's not. 30 little boys! Never mind. Take it back. Light Vagabond. Congrats, Fubuki. That ram is a monster. Yeah. I noticed that as well. I noticed that as well when it killed me 5 times. Alrighty. I am gonna go use the restroom. So, BRB. Okay. We're going on the record here. You guys can hold me accountable. This is my last coffee for an undetermined amount of time moving forward. Today is the day we need to go on a reprieve. What's the word? I need to take a break from caffeine. That's what my body just told me right now. My body just said, buddy, you've been abusing it. You're not built for this, okay? You're not built for this. Stop fooling yourself. Take care of your stomach, okay? So it's gonna be tough. I basically went to the bathroom just for a pretty easy session, right? There's nothing intense planned right now. It went from 0 to 312. Anyone watch Dumb and Dumber? Well, I was the dumber today. 5 minutes ago. I need to get out of here because we're done with this area, which is great. And time to move on. But it's time. It's time to relax. So cool. I like that we get a nice little chunk of gold here as well. That's really good. 312 PSI sounds about right. Excuse me. That was difficult. That was difficult. Whoa. It's an interesting... Look at that. The snow disappears and then it reappears. I definitely don't think that's intentional. So, yeah.
Teleportation device has been activated.
Very interesting stuff that just occurred. Forgive that my eyes are looking down right now. I am currently trying to teach my newly acquired units on Last Cloudy a thing or two. Because it was quite the account upgrade that we just received 2 days back to back. That is probably a question that people could make a successful YouTube video about. Whoa. Did this just make me go in and out of this? What? Stop, game. Stop being stupid for me just for a second. But I don't think Stan Lee thought of it. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think Stan Lee, I don't think that was on his mind. That's not Stan Lee. Good Lord, forgive me. Forgive me. Oh my gosh, I just confused Marvel with DC. That is a sin beyond comprehension. Who created Superman? Holy cow, I don't actually know that fact. I just said Stanley. That's so embarrassing. Thank goodness we're not a popular content creator, because I feel like that's the kind of shit that would get me canceled. I really do. I really think it would. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this done. Rest in peace to the GOAT, for sure. Let's save it. Boom. Let's go to a non-congested channel. Jerry Siegel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright, well that's happening. I'm going to continue doing this. Ooh, we can get some extra damage on Vayne right now, though. And we'll swap. What do we gotta teach? We got a lot to teach you, big boy. We got a lot to teach you. The Light Vagabond is fun. They don't deal any damage. Yeah, the only one that actually killed me from those secret dungeons was the Dark Lizard. Dark Lizard out of nowhere wrecked me. Not today, obviously, because we had a decent team, but there was one time I ran with some lower power pugs, and I just got one tapped out of nowhere, very unexpectedly. Oh, the poison. Maybe. I could see that. I could see that happening. Yeah, the AI control is really buggy. The auto battle settings, we just had it so Celia was only supposed to be using a Link 1, not intentionally, but then she just popped in a Link 2, because why not? I think when you enter these weird portals, you gotta kind of reset it if you want it to work. Ooh. Getting that good morning stretch in. Uh-oh, we've got a second group of mobs attacking us. Mad Soggy is in the building. What's going on, dude? What are the chances they would ever add a fourth summoner to the game? I've been thinking about that since I started playing. I was like, oh, things they can do. Obviously, they've got all their monster comps. But would they ever add a new summoner? With a different weapon, different look. Maybe a second male to balance out the gender, right? Looking for gender equality in here. The role that it would fill, I don't even care if it would just do something redundant, right? Like a great sword wielder. So then it would be just DPS, or maybe, you know, a debuffer, let's say. Let's say the great sword wielder could be a heavy defense breaker kind of guy. That'd be cool, right? I mean, that's kind of what Orbia does. She offers a lot of utility with her kit, but it's long range. So, I mean, give us a little Give us a great sword swinging debuffer. I don't think anyone would be mad even if there was a bit of redundancy between them and Orbia. I think it'd be pretty fun. And that would probably be my main because great sword wielders are dope. Great sword wielders are dope. Y'all have me looking at Blue Protocol though. I'm not going to lie to you. Even though we kind of discussed why it might not fit into my gaming life objectively, I saw some guy running around dual wielding axes, and that's about all I need to see for my ears to perk up. Ever since I got into MMORPGs, Dungeons and Dragons, any kind of role-playing, if I had to pick my favorite type of combat setup, it's dual wielding axes. Okay. So, yes. That's all I gotta say about that. My head is itchy right now because these headphones have just been holding my hair down. When does Blue Protocol come out? It's a great question. Blue Protocol release date 2023. That's all we got. That's all we got so far. I don't know why Chrome keeps like changing its size on me. It's quite annoying, but screw it. Initial release date 2023. Blue to Crawl Global. The Game Award 2022 Global Audience coming in the second half of the year. Oh, and you can't see it, but I have a graphics driver update to do. Second half of 2023, so at the very earliest, we're talking about July. That's tough. Kyger's messaging me over here. Save it for the pod. We'll save it for the pod, Kyger. We'll save it for the pod. I want it to be fresh. Solved by Asmin about Throne and Liberty, new game coming out in 2023. Looks pretty amazing. Might be fun to play for a month or so until we get more info on how monetization works. Isn't that just so sad that that's like the first question everyone's asking about? Oh, Kyger did do a new update breakdown video, which might be useful to watch. Might be useful to watch. Anyway. Might be more entertaining. Might be more entertaining than what we're doing here. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and give it a go give it a look, shall we? Update breakdown.
What's going on, guys? Kyger here in
Kyger. Here we go. I'm in the way. It's all right. Just gonna make it full screen. Ew, I hate this. That's better. Alright. See what's going on.
today's video. We're talking about the big update that just landed on the 5th of January 2023. We're going to talk about all the changes that they told us about, as well as all the things they didn't tell us about. Let's get into it.
It's going to be a little quick. It's going to be a little quick. It's going to sound like we're all on some super caffeine.
Alright guys, so like in the patch notes, as you saw, we do have the new Beetle banners.
We need to start...
Something that people were talking about is the new Beetle story down.
We need to start a little fundraiser for Kyger, so we can get you some better recording software, my guy. We need that high definition, bro. We need it.
Your monster story, they were saying it only gave 10 shards. That's true for the Korea server. For our server, we got the full 20 for the full summon of the fire.
Hey, little
Next,
global W.
the rune change,
or NA.
Rune change is just more of a clarification. So if we look at any rune, right? So it has a letter grade and then a number. That has always been kind of true, and what that means is they have rolls they can do. So let's look at attack speed, right? This rune has a base attack speed of 4, and with attack speed, it could roll higher, 5, 6. I think 7 is the highest I've seen as a base number. So C is the grade that number 4 is. The number 1 right there is in the C range. It is the lowest of Cs. Then you'll see I have all 3 of the other ones are S2s. Give you another example. A S1, C A1 S1. So you want higher colors, which will be either red or yellow. This will help you a whole lot in your rune management, which I'll do a rune guide pretty soon. You get all the runes from the same places. They will just now tell you what their growth type is or what the range is. You already, if you looked at a 3 attack speed or 5 attack speed, you would already take the 5 attack speed. It's just telling you what the range is. Something else is all the champions got changes to their abilities. To give you an example, Cleef's fire lava attack hits a little bit harder, but my favorite is the fire shield, now giving attack up. And as we see, attack up is 50% attack up for 10 seconds. It has a 30-second cooldown, but if you're using something like Tion or
Dang,
Rahil,
bro.
you can cut that in half to
Look at those skill levels.
allowing you a 60% uptime on your attack up.
8 straight 8s.
So we have the Holiday Double Mon package. So even though
I need help.
Christmas and New Year already passed for us, this is celebrating the, I believe, Chinese New Year, which is the year of the Black Cat. This I purchased mainly for the value that I saw in it, as well as I need the Double Mon. So it's 35 Mystic Scrolls, but I like to look at it for the
Don't we all?
crystals. I put 2,700 crystals as though it was 10 Mystic Scrolls when I do my evaluation. So it's 47 Mystic Scrolls and 2 Double Mon for $47. This is worth it if you are willing to put $48 into the game. Then we have the Lucky Hammers. So the Lucky Hammers is every 50 Lucky Hammers gives you a roll, which we'll talk about once we get to the events. This is 10 summons for
Kyger's always paid. He's never shied away from saying he's paid to play, though.
for $8.99, which I didn't think about. I just snagged them up because if it's less than $1 per scroll, I usually grab it up. Then we have B, which is, I mean, it kind of follows it. If you make the 2,700 crystals, the Mystic Scrolls, you have 25, and then the 2 legendaries. So this is worth it, but it's not the 400% as it says above. This is more borderline, in my opinion. The legendary scroll.
I'm not really paying attention during this part just because it's shop packets. You all understand.
They don't have a great value for me. They can roll 5s, but it's a higher chance of 4-star. Then we have Lucky Hammer C, and this is when they we have 50 if we count the crystals as scrolls, and 500 hammers, which is 10 flips on the board once we get there. So this is also worth it, but just in the same range as the B, barely worth it. They put way more value on the legendary scrolls than I do. Then they added these 2, which I got for my Beetle pulling video, which will be tomorrow. 50 scrolls for $27. If you're willing to put money into this game, this is, you snap it right up, you don't think twice about it, this is it. Then 150, but if we do the conversions for the crystals, it's 170 plus a few crystals on the side and 1.2 million gold, but it's $100, guys. So it is, you know, about 75 cents a scroll, which is what I look for. If I wasn't doing a video for this, I'd probably still pick it up. I would grab both of these if I wasn't still doing the video, but this one I'd have to think about because it is $100. Did they add any more transmogs? 2, 4, 5?
That's why I'm letting it play out, just in case someone in here is interested in seeing it. But I'm gonna be looking at my phone.
They added Desert Queen transmogs. If we take a look, we got the bunny outfit for them. And I believe if you go into the champions, someone was saying this before, if I go Desert Queen transmog, they were saying you can spend 300 crystals to get an individual one, but I'm not seeing an option to do so. Now jumping into the events.
I don't think that's true. I think the only thing you can buy for 300 crystals are the pre-awakened forms. I think someone just took that knowledge and assumed it applied to the individual costumes for those transmogs, but heck no. They're not going to let you do that for a $25 snag, buy them for currency you could grind for free. There's no way. And maybe I'm wrong. Could be. I assume a lot too.
When I did my review on the Starfish event, I told you to go ahead and use your Essence Dungeon tickets, but hold on to your Path of Growth tickets, and that was smart to do. If we take a look at the Lucky Hammers, you still get it from Essence Dungeon, so you could have waited on the Essence Dungeons, but you do definitely get it from the Path of Growth. So you are going to be getting a lot of Lucky Hammers from the Path of Growth. You also get it from Expedition, which we'll talk about that change in a minute. But for every 10, you get 15 Lucky Hammers. You want 50 per pull. You get 10 per 10 repeat quests. This is really good if you're doing the 20 runs for the Secret Dungeon every day. And then boss field events, which you get to double up on the Starfish and the Lucky Hammers at the same time. Talking about the Lucky Hammer itself, as you see, I've already done a bunch of it. This is very reminiscent of the Bastet event we had. On your first full clear of this page, you will get a full summon of the Red Mermaid. Then it'll take you to a new page that will give you all the attainable rewards as we see. Once you go through the whole board, you will get 3 of her shards, one scroll, and all these little goodies. But what's important to know is all these things you get to double up on the Starfish, so you're still getting extra gold. And what a lot of people did with this event in the past with Bastet is they went through it really, really hard. So they got the Mermaid from the initial clear, and then kept clearing to get shards to boost up her skills. And Fire Mermaid just got a lot of big boosts for PvP. Then we talk about the expedition change.
PvP.
The new special expedition is Arachne, to Wind Arachne.
Oh!
The requirements are the same as over there, which is a Fire Warrior. A lot of people are going to have the Lizard Man.
They changed it to 20 entries. Well, we've got our fire lizard man ready.
Excluding wind
Now I'm
monsters.
interested.
If you want to double up on your fire monsters and go beat it up, I will have individual videos when it's time for that. But as far as the drops, they added legendary runes to the drops here. So it also went from 50 runs to 20 runs per rotation. So you can still do the refreshes, but it'll be 20 per refresh. So you get less of the pieces.
Oh, that sucks.
Logs, but you get more runes. Last but not least.
Less energies, more runes. I feel like energies are already so difficult to get. They're so scarce. And then runes. I think in the long term, that's good. But in my short-sightedness and limited nature of getting energies right now, I'm not excited. But I already don't grind expeditions, so did it really matter for me?
We had a change to alchemy. So if we scroll down here, they added legendary runes and heroic runes to alchemy. Now, how do you get these? You get them from doing the hero zone, which I'll show you in a minute. You get these pieces from killing monsters, and you get these pieces from killing types of monsters. Then you have the weekly craft of each 10 times. So we're able to craft 10 of each legendary rune per week. This is going to be really nice for us. Now, to unlock the hero zone, you have to go to area exploration, castle end, all the way at the bottom, world of fissure. If you complete all 6 storylines, it'll then make you able to go to hero zone. So if we go map, you will see hero area at the top of the map. I click hero area, and you can pick which hero area you want to go in. And it says right here, there's an area effect. You have specific weapons that get bonuses in that area. Already on the damage wheel, it was boosted from 10% bonus with advantage. Now it's 30% bonus with advantage. Now you get an additional 200 in these areas if you use the specific type, as well as decrease the damage you take by 35%.
Speaking of, we're probably done. No, we're still going. Okay, never mind. These take a while, huh?
That weapon. Each of these also have a quest. So Rulin, if I kill 30, 30, 30, these are weekly quests. I will get gold and materials from doing this. There's
they're
also
weekly.
monsters in the area that don't show up on your monster book list, but these will give you more drops on your legendary runes. Once we teleport in, let's take it to the first one.
Lord, just more for me to grind. Good God.
Right here. Effectively, it's a shadow version of the main area. All the regular mobs are brought up in power, and if we take a look, the map itself, you'll see up at the top, world map, Rudolin, in as in normal, Elia Hill, and if I hit the down, I can hit heroic Elia Hill, and now I'm in the heroic Elia Hill map.
Oh.
Which, as you'll see, the targets on the board right there are part of the weekly missions. You can still teleport like normal. We can see it through. And we are here. You'll have to redo the teleporters because this is a new map, and killing monsters will drop higher amounts of gold, higher amounts of materials. What's important to note is a lot of people kill monsters in their off time to get this material right here, faint magic cores, and if we scroll down to the purple stuff, big magic cores. This area does not drop those, it drops the third version, the big magic cores, which I believe were their new outfits. Yeah, so this is the only one that was added, but if we take a look, increases damage dealt by summoner and monsters in arena and battlefield by 5%, and recovery received by 10%. This is going to be a very powerful PvP outfit, and these 2 items over here are obtained by doing your weekly quests in the zones. Another big change was over here.
300k for
as you'll
one
see at the top,
piece.
Challenge Arena was changed from 10 to 30 max, but you still get 10 attempts per day. The Brawl was changed from 10 to 20, but you still get 10 tickets a day. The reason behind this change is to give you time. So if, let's say I could not log in today, sorry, you still get the 5 Brawl tickets, but if I don't log in tomorrow, my 5 will go to 10, allowing me to skip a day if I really wanted to. With the challenge tickets, if I was at 0-0 for these two, challenge at reset will go to 10/30, and Brawl will go to 5/20. Then if I skip tomorrow, it'll go to 20/30 and 10/20.
Okay.
Only remember that our Trial of Ascension reset, once someone clears stage 200, there will be a bonus in your mailbox as well as a $5 offer to give you 10 scrolls for $5.
I need to turn my AC off. It's freaking cold in here.
Party dungeons. White Shadow Crystal was White Shadow Castle was changed to be exactly like Foggy Prison.
All right, we've only got like 2 minutes left, but let's just take care of business here. This is taking a while. Oh, what the heck kind of what? You see the heel? No, thank you. Alright, let's go now to... Oh, shoot, I messed up. Dang it. Oh, there we go. Never mind. They made it very nice and easy. Alright, let's portal in. We're going back to... Well, let's traverse the maps here so we don't get interrupted in our menu. We're going to teleport immediately. Yep. Really care about that part right there. Hold on. Oy. Okay. I'll rewind a little bit. Alright, let's go to a... Is anyone even in this? Did everyone already do this? Wait a minute. I already... Oh, I'm such a goofball. I'm a goofy. I was going up the list, not down it. Ay, 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 Buddha. It's a silly goose, man. Just a silly man. Alright, now that that's set, bring the video back up. Alrighty.
Only remember that our Trial of Ascension reset. Once someone clears stage 200, there will be a bonus in your mailbox as well as a $5 offer to give you 10 scrolls for $5.
Lovely.
Party dungeons. White Shadow Crystal was White Shadow Castle was changed to be exactly like Foggy Prison.
Okay.
Foggy Prison being 3 attempts per week, as well as once per day support. So, White Shadow Castle is going to be the same way. If I cleared all 3 today, I would also be able to do 1 right after today for a battle support, and then every day I can do 1 for battle support. It also got changed from 400 crystals refresh to 750 crystals to be in line with Foggy Prison.
Okay.
Wailing Waterfall is still going to be the same until Medusa's raid comes out, and then a couple weeks after, it'll probably follow this trend. They fixed the bug with the duck is no longer here. Everything here is the same. Seal is the same. Curios, the Rainbow Mon is gone now. Battlefield, it's still 3/3. In the future, they might increase it to 6, 9, what have you, so it falls in line with the arena style. But that's it, guys. That was the big changes. Next week.
What do you mean, the resets? I don't do resets, Kyger, so from a macro stance, maybe if I ever decide to start doing those, I would care. But in this exact moment, it doesn't get my panties in a bunch. That's not what that means. Panties in a bunch means it annoys you. It doesn't bust out the red panty night, as Conor McGregor would say.
We should have a new battle pass to talk about, as well as a few more changes in line. Just show you the...
What makes you think I would really like that change? I mean, it's just like it happened. That's the reaction I have.
Weekly thing above, right there. Freckness in the forest. Defeat the Lich, defeat the Guard, defeat Fickle. And this will help us get our materials for our weekly quests, so we can craft that PvP outfit. This has been Kyger. Until next time, guys.
Alright. There we go. So I think we basically got... Look at us. Look at us right here. That's me. Yeah. It's okay. One less thing to worry about daily. Yeah. Yeah, but now we have more. I actually like the raids because they're fairly straightforward, right? Whereas now, like with this nonsense, we have like what is this technically? We have 5 new. So yeah, you took away 1 white shadow castle, which I know how to do, but now I have 5 different areas with 3 different weekly quests for me to now do. Tough. It's tough stuff. I think when we get done with these 30-30s, we're going to try the new expedition. Although it's Arachne, which really sucks, man. Arachne sucks. I know you mentioned that Fire Lizard's a good mon to bring here, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's difficult. Find yourself being fairly lucky with the drop, so you think you still steadfast on your statement? What did you say? Personally, do not like the 3 a week. You're online daily and would prefer extra runs overall, Z-Man says. I can see that. I'm not lucky, so it doesn't bother me either way. Who am I giving an arc to? Yuri. And Taladis today. Well, we haven't even done like our. Here's my question, Kiger. You pronounce this as Carios. I pronounce it as Kairos. Let's consult Google. Can I change this?
Kairos.
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 Kairos. Okay. I know this is with K technically, but oh, wait, hold on.
To the channel, how do you say it? No, it's not Cairo, but yes, indeed, Cairo.
Cairo. Kairos.
You know.
And now I know. Who is this guy? Julian Miguel at 640,000 subscribers. Let's do it again.
Using names that many get wrong, including from Egypt, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel. How do you say it? No, it's not Cairo, but yes, indeed, Cairo.
Cairo. So Kairos. Okay. Know. And now I know. Thank you very much, Julian. Good man. Good man. That was fun. Whoa! Why is it giving me a whole freaking thing? Oh, because I clicked the question mark. Twigs is at the building. What's going on, G? What happened with you doing, Fardy, was you ended up knocking out all 3 runs in one day, then became sad waiting a week. Well, you don't have to wait a week, bro. You can do your battle support every day, man. Get your little 20 or 15 medals. I guess we just sit here. We're just autoing. We're autoing. Tweaks, did you see my announcement today? Did you see my announcement today on the community tab? I thought you would appreciate it. I thought it would brighten up your day, brighten your mood today. Considering the new content, you wouldn't go back, you suppose. Maybe it's asking too much to keep Metis runs at 5. I mean, before it was 7. You should. You should go check out my community tab and then come back. Using the right mobs. Yeah. I'm forgetting where things are. Just dumped your 100 scrolls you saved up water beetle summons. How is Windlich so common, but you still don't have a Naomi? It's just the way of RNG. It's just how RNG works. Sometimes you think that you are blessed, and sometimes you think you're cursed. It's just the nature of the game. Alright, where are we in this? This actually takes quite a while. We're on the last 30. Very good. Well, what else should we do while we're in this kind of boring state of gameplay? No way it's like that. His rate must be messed up or something. You have a level 4 book for him. That must be it. Must be some summon bugs in the background. Back to back, bro. Back to back. I was literally dumbfounded. You know how we say never to summon on the Ultra banners? Well, I looked at it. I saw there was Vayne. I saw there was Melee, who I don't have. The other 2 units, whatever. I saw that it had Ball Meat on it as a UR and Melee Mare featured. So I said, you know what? I have 76,000 crystals. I can do 4 singles. If I get one of the featured things on here, I'm not going to be mad for 1,200. And the final single pull was the big boy himself. It happened. I laughed. I turned my game off. And I was like, interesting. Literally insane work. Yeah, that's a little gross. Vayne is way too big. She is way too small. And isn't she like 300 years old? Which is even weirder. It's like in Game of Thrones with the priestess lady. Added Holy War. I didn't have it, Ahmad. Yeah, I was able to get that, so I now have, I'm now catching up on URs because of that UR ticket selector, which is cool. Don't judge it. I'll judge it, just like I judged Bon and the little fairy girl in 7 Deadly Sins. I think it's a strange match. I think anyone who is attracted to any heterosexual male attracted to a girl with the body of anything less than a matured woman is strange, and I will judge. I definitely will judge. No noblesse. Did not get the fire beetle. I am in literally negative rush to get the fire beetle. I'm in a negative rushed state. Maybe if we can get our little weekly 30 out of 30s done for each of these areas, if we have time, I'll go snag that. But in the meantime, I just could care less. Interesting, they made light super effective in this area. That's an interesting little tidbit. She's more like Bisky. Yeah, and Bisky disguises herself as a 12-year-old girl. Alright, switch to you. Let's switch to Lynn, because she's the only light attacker I have that's worth talking about. Rune, boom. I'm actually going to give her crit damage, because that's just always safe. Save it. Buddha, quick question. Steak sub, meatball sub, chicken parm. Is the steak sub a chili cheese? I said a chili cheese. A Philly cheese? If I had to rank it, I'm going to give you specifics. I would go chili. I said chili again. I would go Philly cheese first. I would go meatball with with banana peppers second. And then I would go chicken parm. Steak sub is a deluxe. So then I would go meatball, add banana peppers. If you haven't tried that, you're not living life. If you haven't tried that, I don't think you've lived life yet. If you don't like banana peppers, that's fine too. I take back what I said. But for the most part, it's just so good. It's just so good. I actually really want one right now, and I'm trying to think of a good place to get one. Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page, man. Are we gonna get 25 more of those here? I hope so. Yes. Alright, it's nice. So we'll get up to 50 for each, which is cool. I just need help. I need help with those. No steak sub is not a Philly cheesesteak. Gotcha. No bless. Speaking like it's common knowledge. What are these new materials you are farming? Tweaks is in a noob state compared to Buddha. Well, there was a big update, as you know. Today was the day where they installed all of the patch notes, all of the updates for the monster units, the different mechanics. They also added the new monster, which is the 3 beetles. Water beetle, of course, being the star of the show here. Unless you get light beetle. Light beetle's crazy. So along with that was also an extra area exploration sub-quest that was introduced called World of Fissure, which introduced a new type of zone for each of our 5 areas. As Kiger did a great job explaining, we watched his video earlier that gave us the breakdown. We now have a hard zone for each of these areas. In these hero areas, there is a group of weekly subquests that provide us these new materials, which, if we go into our profession, alchemy, you can see is required to now craft legendary runes. So, very cool there. It also added for the little map bosses and map elite mobs that are here, added an item drop to create a new outfit set, which is the blue flame set, or maybe it's not new, but pretty dope looking, I must say. Altered leather and tough leather. the elite and boss mobs drop those. You know, we're just going to switch accents randomly as we continue this live stream and I explain things. So that's where you get that. And yeah. Chicken cheese stick. Oh, listen. If y'all haven't tried the Chipotle chicken cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's, which is where I'm going to get a sub today. I have just made... No, I'm not, because I bought a bunch of food. I have a bunch of leftovers in the fridge. But if I could choose where I wanted to eat right after this live stream, I would be getting a Chipotle chicken cheesesteak at Jersey Mike's. Also, what's this you see about a Summoner's War Chronicles podcast, Tweaks? Well, here's the thing, Tweaks. I feel like I tossed out subliminal bait to you, like, hey, if you ever want to do a Summoner's War podcast instead of our traditional Power Creep podcast, let me know. You never seemed interested. But then I was approached by Kiger earlier in the week, and he asked if I'd be interested in doing a Summoner's War podcast today. And I said, heck yeah, sounds like a good time. We're going to be doing it with him and Topher Smurf at 3 p.m. So going over the patch, going over everything that was introduced to the game today. So it should be fun. Should be fun. I'm going to treat it very similar to when we started the LC podcast, because both Kiger and Topher know a lot more about this game than I do. So I'm going to be the smiley Buddha, just enjoying my time there and soaking in as much knowledge as I can. Tweaks is not knowledgeable to do anything SWC. I feel like we could have done something interesting, especially like in the beginning while we were learning. You were learning information at a much faster pace than your average player. So I think you're discounting the info you could have provided, right? Like, I think even if we went into a podcast of you explaining why you picked your reroll targets for that guide, right? Or when you started learning things about efficient ways to farm certain mats in the game. Your ability to learn and retain information, Tweaks, is something that players like myself are interested in hearing, so I think it could have been fun. But I understand. I also feel the exact same way that you just described when I think about making any type of video guides, like I used to do for LC. It's just like, I don't feel knowledgeable enough at all, so I just stick with the live streaming currently. I know. They used their trump card on you. And unfortunately, there was no trump card for your boy Buddha. So, I understand. How is that DPS list coming? Or no, you're working on the tier list revamp, right? Did you end up doing that last night, or was that put on a rain check again? Tier list almost done. Yeah, spent way more hours than you wanted to onto it. Fair enough. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I need to use the restroom again, but I promise it's not going to be an emergency like earlier. It's going to be under control. So, I'm actually looking at Lynn's health and very worried. Okay, now I can go in peace. BRB. Oh, I messed up big time there. Shut off the auto run because I clicked onto the screen. Well, that was a lot of time wasted. There's a pretty good tier list out on vid. Talking about for SWC? So that's not what we're talking about. Tweaks is revamping the Last Cloudia tier list. So
Teleportation device has been activated.
we've got way too much power creep introduced to the game very quickly, and now all of the ratings are pretty obsolete. Reason clicking is turned off. I can do that. Nice. Nice. Oh no, clicking still worked. But it's not for movement. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Good call, Fubuki. Good call indeed. Which? Which arc gives spear high boost? Unchained. We got it. No need to fret, everyone. No need to fret. We got it. Alright, we almost done with this. Yes, 15 more, and then we actually need to do our Brawl Arena, which can hopefully get us a Devilmon. So difficult figuring out what skills to teach certain units. See the funny big numbers? Oh, I did, Tweaks. I will say, I was definitely a hater of that exploit when y'all were first doing it. One, because it happened during the time I was, like, quitting LC. And two, just because it kind of pisses me off when an exploit, like, is more fun than the actual game. Especially with Last Cloudia's track record. Like, come on, just make your game fun. It's not that difficult. And then I did it for the first time yesterday. It's fun. Okay, it's fun. I enjoyed popping the Yuri ult. And I'm not hitting like the crazy numbers that y'all did. For my first attempt yesterday, I hit 200 million. And I was like, that was pretty funny. I'll take it. Honestly, they should just uncap damage altogether. Like they just need to change their game. I don't give a shit how long it takes. They need to just get rid of damage caps. It might be such a stupid move, but like, I don't know. Figure out how to make it fun, because uncapped damage is way more fun than damage caps. And it would probably make a lot of older units way more relevant. It would basically equalize the playing board, because then there'd be so much more emphasis on damage modifiers than damage cap. Just get rid of the stupid damage cap function. But then it would screw up the whole game. But I don't care. You know. We did it. We did our weekly 30 out of 30s, which is nice. So 5 times 80, that's 400,000 gold we just got. A good amount of these little materials. So basically, by doing that every week, you can make a few legendary runes of your choosing, which is pretty dope. I like that. And then, of course, we have the other ones that we're just not prepared to face yet. But let's go ahead and do Brawl Arena since it is 12:01 p.m. And we need 2 wins today. 2 wins today. Let's go ahead and set these mons up. We need 2 wins today. Theo's got what he needs. We're gonna make sure Tion is set up with the evasion. Who else? Chloe. I still like Dark Cowgirl being there, being available. Chloe, I don't really have a set for you. And then who was my other? Celia. Okay. So interesting change to Arena. For sure. Oh. Kyger probably mentioned that in his video. Okay. That's unfortunate for me. They're really not helping me out, man. The morning streaming is not working out, y'all. It is not working out for me here. Not working out for me at all. Okay then. No Devilmon for Buddha. I guess we do the monster story. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a fire beetle. Tough luck. Tough luck. Issue where they were no events in the last hour before reset, so they moved everything back an hour. So that was the change. What about the daily grinds? Huh? That was happening. I guess that makes no difference for the last hour of the day, which is what we're talking about here, but it makes sense from the game's perspective. So I can't be mad at it.
It's a perfect day.
Who are you?
It's a perfect day to go fishing, don't you think?
Some interesting voice actors they got. Definitely some interesting voice acting. Names and voices don't match up for any of the characters. Pretty sure they are assigned random stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not where the budget went. Pants. Pants. That's a great name. Well, we should do pretty well against this fight since our team is mono water, essentially.
It's a perfect day to go fishing, don't you think?
No.
It's a perfect day to go fishing, don't you think?
Ooh, you are getting on my naughty list, Bori. I do not want to hear your voice. I think we fixed the problem. I think we fixed it, y'all. Oh, now we're talking to Kerf. This was a good decision. Oh, we got some 5-star irrelevant runes. Cool. About to do Shadow Castles and Dragons. Let me get done with this monster story, and then if we can get them done quickly. But I'm trying to sign off at 12:30, like on the dot, because your boy Buddha gets hungry, and I got a lot of food waiting for me in my fridge. But if we can get a couple runs in, that'd be dope. Because I have done 0 of my actual daily grind today. We've just been exploring the new stuff. Turning off the voices was the best decision I have made so far. It usurps... Let me get these. Now that we know. Now that we know gold. Best decision I have made by far. Tweaks is down. Of course Tweaks can do it when I'm not trying to do it. Of course he can. Back your face up, please. $30. Jeez Louise. And then I get my face all close to the camera. What is this big old check mark? Oh, it's Homeboy. So it's not as interesting as I was hoping. Well, let's get ourselves a big boy. Oh, a harpy. Of course you would be of the wind element. Why wouldn't you be? Beautiful. Let me see that big boy. What does it sound like? Oh, I turned off the voice so we don't know. It can't pierce my shield. Whoa, flying in from the sky. Cool, Beetle Knight. Neato. Let's snag the levels. I don't think I can actually, unless I got rewards. Oh, I did. Oh, that's gross though. I'm not doing it if I can't get straight to 50. So OCD's a thing, isn't it? All right, Mr. Kiger. I don't know if you jumped into it or if the offer still stands, but we've got a good 14 minutes, so I'm down to run some raids if you are. Or maybe you started already and that's why I feel alone in the chat right now. Oh, gotcha. I'm the party man. Let's invite you. Let's invite you. Tweaks is in. Kiger's in. Party time. You need to run all of your shadows. We've got Annabelle. I'm going to switch then to good old Naomi. These should be nice and quick. These should be nice and quick. We go with water for the debuffs. And then we just send it on them. Let's watch the deeps, shall we? It's always fun when we get the big monsters in the same party to watch the deeps. Tweaks is going for the aggro. So do the thing. We have like... Did someone bring a Helia? I think so. See, this is a fun way to actually do this fight. This is a fun thing right here. Let's just knock it out, shall we? Accuracy, some poopy rolls. Let's do it again. I've never heard that be an issue. So we may need to get you a consultant. What? May need to get you a consultant on how to manage your Helia, because she is an absolute asset. An absolute asset. This is so crazy. This is actual ridiculous damage. and I don't like running Metis with anyone else. But I'm saying, like, it sounded... Whoa. A trinket? For Kina. I got a Kina specific... Oh. I got a Kina specific drop on Cleef. I didn't think that was possible. Fascinating. One more for the one time. Ooh, Argon. You have Argon, Kyger? Bro. What the hell? Let y'all do the setup over there. This is so funny. Only level awaken. I don't think that's making a bit of difference, my guy. Like, what are you saying she's too squishy for? What fights? What fights? All the mobs I bring to Metis and Naraka and Foggy are basically awakened 10 or less, so. Alrighty, and now a little Naraka. I can cleanse, because I have an anal. I have an anal. Let's go you. Boom. Let's go like this. And we should be Gucci now. Do 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 do. This feels so fun, and now I'm silly because I am picking the wrong monsters because I can't. Wait a minute. What just happened? Are you going to cleanse? Okay, Kyger's going to cleanse. So I'll just go with Bastet. And Dark Cowgirl. Okay, where are you guys going? I'll go the corner. Whoa. What happened? I'm confused. Ah. Gotta make sure that Annabelle's on point, Kyger. It's a big responsibility. Or you were doing 0 healing tweaks. Wait, what's the dragon face? Isn't the whole thing a dragon face? During the dragon face. Alright, well, let's try again. I can switch to Annabelle. I'll run Annabelle. We'll have double Annabelle if someone... And I'll bring Bastet. So I will... Y'all will be in charge of the damage. I will be Mr. Support. Is what we're going to do here. I got you. We're going to have double Annabelle. It's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nothing to worry about. Alright, let's okay, damage is covered. We've got double Annabelle. That's good. If you get the Summoner's Pass, you'll have access to a ton of extra resources for her next. Here, I'll snag this corner. Oh, Kyger's got the tough job. Kyger's got the tough job here. Alright, are we Gucci? Everyone's okay? Everyone's safe and sound? Very good. Let's nuke this thing. I guess you can A-10 her. Yeah, you can also skill her up like crazy. I don't see the issue. Alright, Vamonos. Let's do it again. I used a cleanse early, but it's okay because we still have it. Are you going to use your ultimate, Kyger? No, I am. Now let's nuke it. Nuke her down, y'all. Alright, let's finish the job. Very nice. Good stuff. Ooh, Dragon Wrath bracelet. Can't get a legendary, but alrighty. Well, I know it's pretty traditional to run supports, but I'm not gonna do that because it's 12:30 and I'm hungry. So I will leave the rest of the raid running to you guys on your own time. And guys, thank you so much for coming to this one. The Daily Grinds, day 18. Big update today and more to come. Stay tuned for the Summoners War Chronicles podcast that Kyger is hosting with me and Topher Smurf to talk about all the good stuff. It should be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. I know we estimated like 45 minutes to 2 hours, seeing how the flow of conversation goes and everything. So make sure to click that link in the pinned comment if you're interested. But that's all I got for you this time, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and look forward to more by subscribing, turning on those noti bells. With all that being said, y'all know what we say: work hard, play harder. See you in the next one.